everybody, it's Marissa from Marissa's Manic Life, and I'm here to talk about mental health, mental illness, and my experience with living with bipolar 2. So today I wanted to go over my favorite Bible verse and like what that means to me. And so that's going to be 1 Peter 5:7, which states, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." So I kind of read that as two separate parts, and for me it's cast all your anxiety on him. So if you have a physical representation of, you have this basket full of worries and concerns and, anxieties about the future or what's currently happening or what potentially could happen, or, say you've just been having anxiety about wearing a mask in a store or any type of stuff like that. It's, it's a lot, it's heavy. And, if you visually represent taking it to the cross and leaving it there and just stating, I know that I don't have control over this. And I know the only thing that can really help me is Jesus, because Jesus died on the cross for me. And because he cares for me, he wants to take my anxiety and help me and heal me. And, that is a really hard thing to do. And I have to constantly remind myself to release my anxiety to him. Because the truth of the matter is, when we really look at it, it's scary, but we don't have control. I mean, we could die tomorrow, we could die today, we could live another 30 years, We could, be single the rest of our lives, or we could find our husband tomorrow. Like, there's so many things that we could sit there and worry about, but the truth of the matter is we don't have control of that. We could say that we do or all of that, but we don't. And so I think it's important to humble ourselves about seeing that we don't have the power to control these things, and leave it at the cross and say, God, I know that this is a burden for me and I can't handle it on my own. And so as we go to take it to the cross, I think the most important part of it is leaving it there. Sometimes I drop it. I say, thanks, God, can you help me with this? And then I secretly take it back. And I still continue to worry about it. I still carry that burden. And, I don't think that, I don't want to shame anybody for that. And I try not to shame myself for that, because I am a sinner. I'm not perfect. I am human. And so I think it's important to at least acknowledge those things and kind of see the patterns that, we do, so that we can help ourselves in those scenarios. So I'll probably do it the rest of my life, to be honest. I'm a sinner. I'm human. I'm not perfect. And so, I just try to acknowledge, at least when I'm doing stuff, and, try my hardest, because that's all you can really do is try. Anyone who says like you can't have anxiety, or, you're being a sinner because you're not casting your anxiety on him is, it's not correct. And I think that shame is not what should be used in the church. And so I think that's kind of like where I'm coming from with this verse, is I just try to cast all my anxiety. And I know with mental health, we have a lot of concerns and anxiety and fears. And, I personally have tons of anxiety and fears. And so I just try to, accept that I have them. And in a way, I accept that I have them, but I also know that I can do better. I know that I'm going to fail. It could be one step forward, two steps back. I don't know that I'll ever not have anxiety. And that's okay, because I just know that my relationship with God is bigger than my actions. And so, yeah, we can have anxiety, we can struggle with mental health and all of that stuff. And I just know that my relationship with God isn't going to change if I have anxiety. My salvation does not include no anxiety. And I think that's what is important to remember when we talk about Christianity and faith and anxiety. And so I just wanted to leave that, guys, with you. And just, if you guys have a favorite Bible verse, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk, and I love to discuss theology and just really discuss more. And I have no claim on being a Bible expert or a minister of sorts. I just think it's important to understand and have a viewpoint and kind of share, some non-judgmental Christian belief, because there is so much judgmental Christian belief about mental health. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope you like this video and you comment below any comments or negative or feedback, and that you subscribe to my channel and hit that alerts button so that you can get notified when I post new videos about mental health, mental illness, and my experience with living with bipolar 2. Thank you.